Hi everybody, today we're going to be constructing my Eagle project, these acoustic panels. Before we get started, I want to make sure that you guys track your hours, so record how long it takes you guys to make these panels. And also, I need to warn you about some dangers you might encounter while making these panels. Make sure you might get splinters. Make sure you are wearing gloves whenever you are handling the fiberglass. And make sure you don't accidentally staple your hands. These are all the materials that you will get in your kit. You'll get some screws and some staples, fabric, all of the lumber that you need, and all the fiberglass that you need. There are two main sizes of panels. The first one will have 2 batts of insulation, and they will vary in length. The second one will have 3 batts of insulation. They will be a little wider, and they will have 1 extra piece of wood. In this video, I'm going to be assembling one panel, and it's going to be one of the smaller 2-batt panels. This is the first step. You're going to lay out all the pieces of wood. All the wood is labeled. T is for top, M is for middle, S is for side, and B is for bottom. Now we're going to screw them together with 2 screws going through the top. Alright, next we're going to be inserting the insulation. So you want to make sure pink side is down, and if you look at the top piece here, you want to make sure that it is touching the table. You don't want the short side sticking up. Push it in. And these paper flaps on the edge pull up. And you staple it down. For the next step, we're going to be inserting the cleats. In your kit, you'll get 2 of these pieces of wood. And what you want to do is, for one, line it up with the top and with the middle piece. Push it all the way against that middle piece. Once you have it squared up, pre-drill 2 holes. And screw it together. next step, you're gonna get these small little rectangles, and you're gonna be putting them in these corners, like that. For the next step, we're going to be putting on the fabric. So first thing you want to do is you want to unfold the fabric and lay it on a table. Then you want to grab your panel and put the insulation down on top of the fabric. For the next step, you want to grab your staple gun. We're going to be stapling the fabric to the back of the panel. First thing you want to do is go to the corner, make it taut, pull it over, make sure the paper's flat, staple it down, and then make your way down, making sure the fabric's taut. Alright, so do the next side. Make sure every time you move down, pulling the fabric taut, folding it over, and then staple it. Again, once you move down, pull it taut, then fold it over. This next step is probably one of the most difficult, and that's getting the fabric and the corners to match up so they look nice. So what you're going to want to do is pull up on the fabric so it makes this corner, push this end in, and this side out. It might take a little bit of moving around and fidgeting, but eventually you want to get this corner looking nice and tidy, like that. And then you just want to staple it together on the back. Always staple on the back, never staple on top or on the sides. Alright, the last and final step is to trim the fabric. Now when you're trimming the fabric, you want to leave 1 to 2 inches from the wood. And if you don't have sharp enough scissors, you can just use a knife or a razor.